I can't say it. Period. He's dancing like a ballerina. He's reviewing Ballerina and The Phoenician this morning. Can you pirouette?
I could pirouette, jeté, the whole thing.
Oh,
you
I
name
bet.
it, I'll do
Yes,
the whole
you
thing.
can.
Let's start off with this new movie called It's From the World of John Wick, Ballerina. This is in the John Wick universe. Ana de Armas. Here at the beginning of the film, we see a young girl at about 10 years old. She sees her father killed in front of her. Ian McShane from the previous John Wick film comes and said, I can take you to get trained and be a part of the family that your father was from. She goes to New York City to a ballerina school led by Angelica Houston, who again in previous John Wick films. There she learns to become an assassin, but with a ballet cover story, as it were. So you see many scenes of her training.
You would never suspect the ballerina.
Never suspect the ballerina of being the assassin. And so a lot of great training scenes where Ana de Armas, who is a very good action star, I must say, trains up to be an assassin, and they send her out on various missions. While on a mission, she actually accidentally gets a trail on the people who killed her father and sets out for revenge to take out the people who killed her dad. It helps if you've seen the previous John Wick films, because some of the characters from the previous ones and some of the storylines are in it. But at its heart, this is a revenge tale. And Ana de Armas delivers as an action star. She's got real good chops in that department. The downside of this movie, it doesn't quite have the charm and the mystique of the previous John Wick films, but it does deliver in terms of action. I mean, there you see a flamethrower and jumping through windows and lots of gunplay. So, for action film, it really does deliver. I just had a little bit of problem. I just wasn't as excited as I was with the John Wick films, but I do recommend it, and I give it a 7.5 out of 10.
Okay, pretty good though. Still,
Not bad.
It's all right.
Not bad at all.
All right, let's go to The Phoenician.
The Phoenician Scheme. This is the latest Wes Anderson film, opening at a theater near you. All-star cast. Benicio del Toro plays a businessman named Zsa Zsa Corda, who everybody is trying to kill. Everybody's trying to assassinate him because he's just a ruthless businessman. At the beginning of the film, we see he wants to give his empire to his daughter, played by Mia Thruppleton, who is a nun in training, and he persuades her to come with him as he tries to get the Venetian scheme. It's a complicated plot going to, give his company financial security. Along the way, they meet just a ton of movie stars, everybody from Tom Hanks, Bryan Cranston, Jeffrey Wright. Michael Cera has a funny turn here as a bug expert who might have some kind of ulterior motives along the way. Let me say this. I've just gotten tired of Wes Anderson films, I must say, because they all just feel like the exact same movie over and over and over again. All the characters have this flat affectation. Nobody ever smiles. The sets, while impressive, you just sort of feel like you've seen it over and over again. So for me, if you've seen, it's to the point now where if you've seen one Wes Anderson film almost, you've seen them all. And that's because they've become trite and tiresome. And I'm just disappointed because he's a talented filmmaker, but he keeps kind of making the same kind of films, and he needs to expand his universe, because they've all become now forgettable. But
he's in a rut.
He's in a long time rut. To his credit, he gets all these great actors to come and play in his productions, from a visual standpoint, they're very distinctive and can be very interesting to look at. You have Benedict Cumberbatch and playing the half brother. So all in all, I just did not particularly enjoy this film. I can't think of the last Wes Anderson movie I've liked. I have to give this one a 6.5 out of 10. So not quite there for me.
Okay.
Yeah, so maybe next time.
Let's go with Ballerina instead.
Exactly.
Even though it's not the greatest, but it's all
right.